Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast, episode 240. I'm Joe.
I'm Kira.
Kira, how the heck are you?
I am here. What is your cat doing?
I don't know. I didn't see it. Now he's going under the futon. There was a fly in my office yesterday, like a big one. Big old fly. Uh,
Mm,
and he was chasing that thing like a motherfucker.
he was like rocking his head back and forth.
Listening to some music probably.
Right.
Um,
About to go throw up under your couch.
or about to go through it. And honestly, good for him. As long as I don't see it, I don't give a shit.
Ew, you're just gonna leave it under there?
Uh, if I don't know that it happens, yeah. I mean, if I hear him start throwing up, I might like, oh, there he goes.
Bye.
He's definitely chasing something. That's the dog toy bin that he's in right now. So I don't really know what the fuck he's doing. Um, Either way, cats,
Ew.
that's why I'm a dog person.
What if I get a cat?
What if you get a cat?
What if?
I mean,
That's
I have two.
exciting.
So like to say I'm a dog person when I have one dog and two cats is kind of like, but I did have two dogs and two cats.
Rest in peace.
So well, yeah, it was pretty even there for a while.
So
Um,
it sounds like you have to get another dog.
Not anytime soon.
That's going.
Yeah.
Hi,
He's
pal.
head in my lap right now, so you can't see him. Um,
Oh,
but I will eventually, like, I know myself. I fucking love dogs. I'm gonna get another dog.
yeah.
But not anytime soon.
He said, I get a friend.
Hear that clacking?
No, I didn't hear that at all.
His because he never closes his mouth all the way. So whenever I pat him on the head, his teeth clack together.
No, I can't hear it. The
It's
microphone's
it's
not
the
picking that up
funniest.
at all.
It's the funniest sound.
Just
Anyway,
bring the microphone closer to him and do it.
no, I'm not gonna bother.
Okay.
Um, So there's a bunch of shit that I saw on TikTok this week
Right.
that I want to really get into.
Because we're
Uh,
TikTok addicts.
what?
Because we're TikTok addicts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing is a story that I saw. So this, and I kind of want your opinion on it because I have my opinion as per usual, but I need somebody else who's maybe a little bit less like ragey than I am. Uh,
Oh, right. And you think that's me?
well, yeah, less so than me at least a little bit. Um,
Okay.
So there was this video of a couple that got to the airport and they were told they couldn't get on their flight. Now they were early for their flight. They got to the airport early and they were told they didn't have enough time. So they've already given away their seats. And this was on like, I don't
What?
fucking know what airline. Probably it was like American or Delta or something like that. And so like they were like your seats already been given away to somebody on standby. You just don't have time to make it. So I was like, well, this seems like some airport fuckery. So I like watched the whole video. I did some digging in the comments and and like saw their stuff. They got to the airport 30 to 40 minutes before their flight was
Before their flight, like the doors close or before like their flight is supposed to be taking off?
before their flight is supposed to be taking off.
See, that's a fucking you problem. That's when you're
It's
booking bad.
exactly as soon as I saw that, I was like, no, they're at fault here because they're arguing, right? They're in line to like they're in line for some sort of counter. And I don't know what airport they're at or what the hell's going on. All you find out in the video is they are supposed to take like from where they are. It looked like they were going to like maybe check their bags or something. Um, and then they had to take a shuttle over to like their terminal.
You're
Similar to
talking MCO type.
yeah, but like the way they made it sound was different. Like this thing, like the monorail essentially at MCO, it like comes and goes every 4 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's not even that because like as one's leaving, the next one's pulling up. So there's very little in between. This one, it's like, hey, this thing could be 5 minutes away. It could be 15 minutes away. So it's almost like a bus that comes and picks
Yeah.
them up and drives them over to where they need to be. So first of all, bad airport design. But so I'm thinking to myself watching this video, I'm like, if you know that you have to go to the airport, check your bags, then take a bus that you could wait up to 15 minutes for, um,
Mhm.
just to get to your section of the airport that you need to be at. and you're showing up 30 to 40 minutes before your flight is scheduled to take off,
Yeah, that's on them.
that's 100% on them. I mean, they were losing their mind. They're freaking out. And
Plus, whenever you like get your airport stuff, it says like please show up at least 2 hours
yeah,
prior to your flight.
and the comments are like divided 50-50. People are
Hmm.
like, oh, that's such a, like an old thing showing up to the airport 2 hours early. I'm like, no, it's
No.
not. That is a very like common, like everybody should do that all of the time
Correct.
because you never know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And 2 hours allows you ample time. And
To
sure,
get your
there's those times where you
security.
get there and you fucking sit for an hour and a half or longer just waiting to fucking board your flight. But at least then you're good. Grab some food that's overpriced, sit down, download your movie for your 2 hour flight, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the comments are divided, and people are like, you have to show up 2 hours early. This is common knowledge. And other people are like, that's so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Showing up 40 minutes before you're supposed to leave is plenty of time. I'm like, yeah, maybe
No,
if you're
it's
showing
not.
up to an airport that nobody goes to, it's plenty
Okay,
of
if there's
time.
like one terminal and there's so like here in my hometown, there's a very small airport. It's like I think there's a total of maybe 6 or 7 gates, maybe 8 if
Yeah.
we're being generous. But like that, I would show up like maybe an hour early for,
Yeah.
not 2 hours, but like probably an hour early for, you know?
Yeah. That's same with like the Buffalo airport. The Buffalo airport has like, I don't know, maybe 25, 30 gates, which is a decent amount.
Yeah, but
But
if there's more than one fucking terminal, you better be there 2 hours
yeah,
early. Period.
if they're flying all the fuck over the place, you got to account for the idiots of everybody else.
Yep,
Um,
exactly.
and so I just like they like people are. I mean, this video has 13 million views. And people are just
Million?
yeah, 13 million.
Holy fuck.
People are just losing their shit over it on both sides, right? They're like, this is all your fault. For showing up 40 minutes early is so stupid. And everybody, and then there's the other half of people who are like, fuck that airline, make sure they give you your money and yada 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 yada. And then people are like, oh, they're lying to you. They overbooked the flight, and so they gave those seats to somebody else who was there. And I'm like, that may be the case,
No,
but
I fly standby occasionally, and if it's like they give away those standby seats like sometimes like 10 minutes before. If people like aren't showing up, then it's like right before the doors close.
yeah,
They're giving
it's a very last
those
minute
out.
thing.
Extremely last minute. Like they're giving them out. Like you have to be standing there, or else they're gonna give your standby seat to another person on
Yeah.
standby. Like they're like either get in or get out.
Yeah, it's and so like and it says it like it literally says when purchasing an airline ticket, this is you can it can be sacrificed at any fucking given moment. Not any
Hmm.
given moment, but it's like if you're there and you haven't checked in for your flight, which they probably did, but you haven't checked your bags. You can't check your bags 30 minutes before a flight. Guess what? You're not getting your flight or you're not getting your bags
Yeah,
when you land in wherever the fuck you're going.
absolutely not.
So I don't fucking know. These people are so dumb and they're ruining TikTok for me. I got like mad at these people. It's like, what fucking entitled assholes are you showing up 30 minutes before your flight?
Yeah, I'm not an angry person, but that's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
So
I
there's
am an
there's
angry person.
the not angry version of it.
Yeah,
Just oh, you're stupid.
so dumb. And then like in the like their like long ass comment or their description or whatever it was, they had said that while they were talking to the person who told them, because they were told while in line to like go and check their bags that they weren't going to make it. So their flights or their seats were already given up. Um, and the woman was like trying to explain to them like, oh, like you still have the shuttle to take and that could take up to 15 minutes. And they were like, meanwhile, while we're talking, the shuttle pulls up 4 minutes later and we still would have been at the gate with plenty of time. I go, you're fucking stupid. I go, your flight 30 to 40 minutes out is already boarding because the boarding process takes 30 fucking minutes because there's a bunch of fucking people that got to board the plane.
Sometimes they make it an hour for boarding.
Sometimes. And so like your flight's already boarding. Fuck you. Like eat dicks. You're not
Essentially,
getting on the
yeah.
plane.
Yeah, basically.
It's I just don't get it. They're like, we're early. I'm like, you're not early. You are if you're not an hour and a half, 2 hours early for your flight, you're late for your flight.
Correct. Yeah, no, that's so on them.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, good. I'm glad
Can't
I'm
even debate you for that. Sorry.
yeah, no, I'm glad I'm like not overreacting to that.
No.
Um, the other thing I saw, this has been like I was gonna say this has been like a big topic of conversation. It's only been a big topic of conversation on like the podcast side of TikTok, so it's probably not that big at all. Um, People are asking the question, and we already had this a version of this question, right? Of what animal would you fight?
Would I
And
fight? Oh,
yeah, would you fight? And so there's like two kind of topics of this question, right? Like, what animal do you think you could fight and legitimately beat? And then what animal would you just want to fight?
I don't think I want to fight any animal.
Okay, let's say you had to.
An alligator.
You would like you think you could win that one, or you just want to fight that one?
I think I want to because I think I could win it, and I want to prove to myself that I could win it.
You think you could win in a fight against an alligator?
Yeah, like a mid-sized one, maybe like a 6 footer,
You,
7 foot.
you think an alligator longer than you could win in a fight? That thing's pure muscle.
Yeah, you just have to know how to do it. If you lift their heads up, they
Yeah,
can't like open their like mouth up. They can
yeah,
only open it down.
yeah.
So like if you just lift their head up.
Fun fact, that's all things ever.
Wait,
Jaws only work
wait.
Jaws only work in one way.
But if you lift my head up, I can still open my mouth.
Well, you can because you're if I were to lift your head up and like hold you by your jaw, you would not be able to open your mouth.
Well, that's the key for alligators, I've heard. So, so I would do that.
Yeah. Okay. But then what? Then they fucking
You
death
get
roll
on
you
top of
and
it and
drown
you
you.
pull them up like that.
Yeah. And what
And
happens when they just turn you over in the water and drown you?
you think this is gonna be an in the water fight? Nah,
You
bro,
think you're
we're
getting
not
one out of the
prepared for
water?
it. Yeah.
No shot. If you couldn't take down somebody older than the age of 15, you think you can take down
I can't take down somebody over the age of
you
15.
think you could take down a whole gator?
I think I could.
Are you saying like all crocodilians or specifically alligators of the 6 foot length variety?
Probably like gators of 6 foot length variety
Yeah.
or
No,
less,
no
preferably
crocodiles.
less.
Yeah, I mean, you give me like a 3 foot gator, I'll fucking drop kick that thing.
But that one's gonna be so small.
You said the so small. I said 3 feet.
Yeah,
That's
that's so
like
small.
it's like that big.
Yeah, I could do that too.
Yeah, anybody could drop kick a 3 foot alligator.
Yeah.
So, well, animal that I think I could win in a fight against, like legitimately. Um,
Like one that would be a challenge for you, but you think that you could win.
yeah,
If you
I mean,
could
obviously,
win
like
a squirrel,
any baby
duh.
animal, I could fucking step on it and I win. Like,
Yeah. So that would
um,
be a challenge.
so okay, an animal that I could fight and it would be a challenge and I would win. Um, I think a 2 year old gorilla, maybe three. Have you seen the size of 3 year old gorillas?
They're big.
They're fucking beefy. So I'm going two
Gorillas
to be
are
on the
all
safe side.
muscle though. Are you sure about that?
I know I'm not, but I think if I'm going with something that I think would be a challenge and maybe I could win, I'm going with a 2 year old gorilla.
Right.
You
Okay.
sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Because I
Yeah,
can't.
I would do a gator over a gorilla.
I'm no.
Absolutely.
Because a gator, it's like it's hard to like, like you have to be on their level, right? Like you got to get on the ground, and I'm not good on the ground. A gorilla is
Uh-huh.
at least like standing the fuck up, and it's like on par with me. It's
Yeah,
like an
no.
adult gorilla is like what my height, a little bit taller, maybe 7 feet tall. So like if I were to fight an adult gorilla, right? I'm
You'd
I'm
be
at
dead.
I'm at eye level or at least like, standing at the same almost height as one. But I know that I'm gonna get fucking squished into fucking juice, Joe juice.
Joe juice. Right.
Yeah. Whereas like, a little fucking 2 year old gorilla who's only, at my fucking nips, um,
They're
yeah,
just
at
all
least now I have a chance at
muscle.
their face. But I gotta separate them from the family because the second fucking, silverback gorilla sees me fucking beating up his son, I'm fucked either way.
Yeah, you're dead.
but I want to do something that's got like, hands.
What, you gonna thumb war them?
No, I just like I want it to be like a close fight, like if I go for a gator, right? Gators only got feet and teeth.
And claws.
Yeah, but they don't claw things.
And that tail, that massive fucking tail.
Yeah, a tail will fuck your shit up.
Yeah.
Can No, that's a stupid question. Um,
What is it?
can gators lose their tail like other lizards?
I don't think that's a stupid question. But like they're oh I don't think so.
I also don't think so, which is why I said it was a stupid question. Well,
But
surely they
like if
could.
their tail
They
no,
probably
say that their
can.
tail gets cut off, do they grow a new tail?
That's what I don't think. So like they could lose their tail and survive, but I don't think their tail's going to grow back ever. So how good would their quality of life be after that?
I'm Googling this.
Don't they use their tail to swim? So like tailless, they're just fucking feet in the water.
Yes. Young American alligators can regrow up to 9 inches of a severed tail, which is up to
Nine
18%
inches.
of your body weight.
So if I cut off their whole tail, they only get 9 inches back. Doesn't seem like a fair trade.
Oh yeah. Gators can reach 15 feet in length and weigh up to 1,000 pounds. So regrowing 1,000 pounds?
Yeah, and you think you could fuck up a gator?
Yeah. No, maybe not.
So maybe that's the animal you want to fight, but the animal that you want to fight you think you could win against might have to change your answer there.
Right, right, right.
Because like an animal that I just like
Mm,
want to fight, but I know that I'd have no fucking chance would be like a bear.
a bear?
Yeah.
You want to fight a bear?
I want to like spear tackle a bear.
Spear tackle. Did you know that it's legal to shoot bears in Florida now?
It's legal.
Legal.
Why the fuck
Used
could
to
you shoot a
be
bear?
illegal. Huh?
Why the fuck would you shoot a bear?
If it's attacking you. There have been lots of bear attacks here.
Like here, there, or here in Florida?
Here, like in my hometown.
Why have there been a lot of bear attacks? The fuck are you guys doing up there?
Because so
Stop,
like
stop taunting the bears.
um no, so well yeah, essentially. I'm a firm like I think that we're in their space type person,
Yeah.
but a lot of people are like, oh well, they're building a lot of subdivisions here. It's a lot of like swampland slash foresty
Right. Yeah,
area
yeah,
up
yeah, yeah.
here. And so like they're taking down a lot of it and they're like building a bunch of subdivisions as people do, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And a lot of bears are like losing their homes and they're just like wandering into neighborhoods and eating people's dogs, cats,
Bears,
chickens.
bears very rarely go after
They, I
dogs and
know they very
cats.
rarely do, but it's because they're losing their habitats
Well,
that they're doing that.
I'm on the side
Like
of the
they
bears.
a few years ago, not a few, several years ago. Actually, no, I guess it was a few years ago. Doesn't matter. Halloween night, my I was at my grandma's house and she used to have chickens and bears came and attacked and ate the chickens in her yard. And she couldn't do anything
The bear, yeah.
for the bear to go away, to stop eating her chickens. Um, so yeah. So now there's a new, it used to be super illegal, like even if a bear is like attacking you, you can't shoot it. Um, because
Right now, if
shortly
a bear is
after,
attacking me, I've already given up.
well, yeah. But like if somebody else, like if you're getting attacked, somebody else can't shoot the bear, essentially,
Hmm.
to like save you. So it's on you.
Good luck, bud.
Yeah, yeah. Good luck. Hopefully the bear doesn't kill you.
Yeah.
But yeah, like shortly after the chicken thing happened, a guy got attacked by a bear and like they shot the bear and he like went to court and everything for it and had to like basically had this really massive fine because
Hmm.
they shot the bear that was attacking him. But they just passed a new law, which I can see both sides of it.
I
essentially.
mean,
It's
listen,
like
if it's a
attacking you.
self-defense thing, shoot the fucking thing. But also at the same time, if people are just going to go out there and start shooting bears, obviously
Yeah,
there's a problem.
yeah, I
I'm
agree.
sure there's stipulations to the law.
Yeah, I'm sure there are. I think it's like you have to be able to prove it or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There was a bear in my old neighborhood down here when I lived over in like Davenport. There was a bear in my neighborhood. It was just walking down the street. Little black
Yeah,
bear.
little bears. I saw a bear cross the road one time. I was driving down the road, and a bear just like ran across the road. It was in the middle of the night too, and I flipped my shit. I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And I like
Yeah.
slammed on my brakes because I don't want to hit a bear. That would hurt my car more than it would hurt the bear, probably.
Probably, yeah. You ever seen like I mean this how big was the bear that crossed the road?
It was like a juvenile bear. It was
Yeah,
a black
okay, so
bear, but
perfect.
like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's usually black bears. Um, but like you did it look black bears when they're not fully grown look weird. Am I right? Or am I
yeah,
crazy?
kind of like
They're like
lanky.
scrawny. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
very
like you.
lanky. I'm like, that's not how a bear should look. What's wrong with that thing?
But they're really cute. I think that they're
They are
funny.
really cute.
Like
Bears in
their
general.
paws are massive, and the rest of them are like skinny, and they're just like flapping their paws
Yeah.
around.
The fact that their paw could take my face off in one swipe is pretty
Yeah,
incredible. But
their ears are so
their
cute.
little fucking ears. I want a pet bear.
Get one.
Well, I think I might when I'm older. I think
When
when,
I grow up, I'm gonna have a bear.
my midlife crisis, like it's gonna involve me buying a bear. Like a baby
Okay.
bear that's been abandoned by its mother. I'm gonna get it and then I'm gonna raise it so it loves me. And so that way I can I can fuck around with it. And that way
Have
when
you
it's
seen that girl that like sits there with the bear, like does like photo shoots with her pet bear?
what?
Yeah, this girl like has a pet brown bear. Or it's like a grizzly bear or something. I don't know. It's this
Uh,
massive bear. It's
yeah.
huge. And there's like picture, I'll show it to you later, but there's like pictures of her like dressed in like forest fairy stuff, and she's like posing with her bear, and I'm
That's fucking awesome.
like let me in on that
The
shit.
only bear I wouldn't fuck with is a polar bear.
Yeah, I know those fuckers are psycho.
Yeah, they're out to get you. Which, like,
Absolutely.
I mean, hey, all the power to them because we're literally melting their homes away every fucking year. So let them fuck us up. Um,
True.
but all the other bears, I mean,
Grizzly bears are scary too.
yeah, grizzly bears are fucking. They're the polar bears of the forest. That's what they are.
The polar bears of the forest.
Yeah. But
Yep.
black bears are just like big dogs.
Just a puppy dog.
They're just little puppy dogs.
Just
You
babies.
can't put ears like that on an animal and make it vicious.
Right? Like any big cats, I want them. Sorry.
Uh, yeah, because big cats have, they
They
got
have the little ears
they
too.
got those ears. Yeah,
The ears and
you
then
got to put more dangerous looking ears on these animals.
yeah.
Like, what ears look dangerous?
I feel like if you put like wolf ears, but even then they're still
Yeah,
cute.
wolf ears
But
are
like they're a little bit,
wolves are fucking adorable.
yeah. I don't know. I don't
But
know.
I mean,
Put scary ears.
if you do like wolf ears, pointed ears that are like fucked up, like they got like chunks out of them, that's scary. I wouldn't fuck with that animal.
What if they put like human ears on stuff like that?
Ugh. Human ears are the worst ears. Like of all the ears in the animal kingdom, humans got it bad. We got fucked
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
My ears specifically. It just itched my
You're
side.
you're specifically right.
Yeah, I hate human ears. They're just so like ugh. They're so like fleshy and boring.
Yeah. I don't like them.
Some of them look real
But
nasty. They droop a lot too.
okay.
That's ooh. Old people ears, the worst.
I was literally just thinking that. I was like, oh, people ears are kind of gross
Yeah,
too.
because they're one, massive, two, they fucking sag lower than their fucking chin.
Speaking of old people,
What?
not to jump into that. Did you watch the debate? I know
Oh,
the answer to that.
no, I didn't. So I heard I was playing video games and my friend Jake had the debate on in the background. So like I would hear snippets of it or like he would talk about what they were talking about.
Yeah.
And then I saw a few clips on TikTok, specifically the clip where they were talking about their golf handicap.
Oh
Uh,
my God.
and I was like, what?
After watching it that so like I was with Seth and some of his friends
Yeah,
and they were like playing a game and we had it on in the background and like I was just listening to it. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
yeah,
And then at a certain point they were like in the middle of one of their games, they said, yeah, after this game we're gonna just stop and we're just gonna go watch what the fuck is happening. Cause like you're just hearing random shit coming out.
yeah.
So and it's the golf debate. Do you know what the question was for that?
No.
So the
Oh,
question
yes, yes, I
were
do. Yes, I do.
asked.
He asked the person asked Trump, like,
No, no, no. So they asked both of them.
okay,
They started off with Joe. They were like, so I think I'm having an allergic reaction right now. That's why I keep looking down at my legs. I'm like, what is happening? Anyways, they asked Joe, they were like, do you what do you have to say about people that it's a rough question that like about your age that are concerned about your
yeah,
age.
yeah,
They
yeah.
asked them both the same question. They're like, what do you have to say about the people that are concerned about your age? And he was like, I don't even know what he fucking started talking about. It was just like completely off topic.
I don't
And
think
I'm like,
he knew what
that's
he
not
started
an
talking
answer
about.
to your question. Like, that's not an answer to the question. What the fuck?
Like
I
that's like of all the
he
questions,
knew what he was talking about.
there are so many questions that get asked in these debates that are like
They're
they're
not, no, they
very
didn't answer any of these questions.
right. Yeah, well they rarely ever do. But I'm talking like the
No.
political questions, right? Like the like the very like political base, like what's your stance on the fucking war, right? Like the very political questions, I expect those to not get answered, right? Because
Yeah.
like that's how politicians work. But if I'm asking you, hey, people are
About your
concerned that you're fucking
age.
going senile, what's your response? I'd be like, I'm good. I'm not senile.
So yeah. So Joe gives this like off topic, like I don't even know what he was talking about, to be honest. Like I don't remember off the top of
Yeah.
my head. But he's like talking about something completely unrelated. And then they go and they ask Trump the exact same
Yeah,
question.
that's where
And
the
he's
clip
like,
started on Facebook or on YouTube.
yeah, it was so fucking funny. He was like, I've taken two cognitive tests and I aced them both, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, nobody else my age has ever taken these tests. Joe hasn't taken these tests,
Oh
blah.
my God, I thought it was fucking. They were like,
And
I got the
he's
highest
like, in
score.
my
Somebody said
golf
they've never
game,
seen you
I
score so
can beat
high.
him in a game of golf and blah, blah, blah. I was like, golf? Why the fuck are we talking about golf? We're
Yeah.
talking about the age right
I was
now,
like,
you
this
guys.
is the oldest and whitest conversation that could happen right now in American history is two fucking 70, 80-year-old dudes talking about beating each other in golf. And
Yeah, and they were like
they're
getting
the two
heated about
choices
the
that we have
golf.
for president.
I was like, you're getting more heated about this golf tournament question than fucking the rest of the debate.
Yeah.
We're not heated about anything else, just about golf.
Yep. I was talking to my dad about it yesterday. And I said, I was like, again, I didn't watch it, but like the debate goes as followed, right? Trump stands up there and is a bully to anybody he's talking against. And fucking Joe Biden stands up there totally in a daze, no idea what's going on.
No, he looked like he was falling asleep. I took a video of him. I'll have to send it to you.
Yeah.
But it was just like a video of him and he's like just
He's
staring
always
off.
got his mouth open.
Yeah,
Close the
he's like,
mouth. Close the mouth.
brother, wake up.
Man, you
Truly,
gotta
it's
look a little bit presentable if you're trying to beat this fucker.
no, it's just both of them though are like, how are these our only two choices?
Yeah. It's a rough time to be an American.
It's a rough time.
And I
I
think
saw
I
this.
think like right but back when Trump was first running against Hillary, right? Like back then it was pretty like
I wasn't paying attention then, to
it
be
was
honest.
what?
I wasn't paying much attention then
Yeah, so like that was the first
to any
presidential
politics.
election that I could vote on. I think.
Right.
I think so. Either way. So when that one was happening, it was pretty divided, right? Like there were people who like wanted our first female president, and there were people who wanted fucking Trump. And so it was pretty divided. Fast forward to Joe Biden and Trump. It was also, again, pretty divided. There were the people that really liked Trump in his first 4 years, want to give him another. And then there were people who were like, fuck this guy. We got to get him out. So let's put Joe Biden in there. And now we're back to those same two options, right? We're back to Trump and Joe. And for once, I think in a long time, America is really like, oh shit, uh, we're fucked.
I saw this TikTok after the debate, and it was like, or during the debate, it came on because I was actively like checking TikTok because they were being fast on those memes. I was like,
Yeah.
okay. So I was like on TikTok, and I saw a TikTok of somebody, and he was like, whoever is watching this debate that's not an American, please turn this shit the fuck off. Our families are having an argument right now. Turn it off, please.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, dear Lord. It's just embarrassing.
It is crazy what we are submitting ourselves.
Um, did you see, God, is his name like Robert F. Kennedy or something like that? Is
Yeah,
his
it is.
first
Robert
name?
F. Kennedy Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He released a video
I
as
saw it.
well.
I watched the whole
You
thing.
saw that?
I'm gonna be honest. Now, I'm not a political person, right? I don't give a fuck about
I'm not
politics.
either.
And this podcast is not political in any way, shape, or form, but his video
No, no.
gave me goosebumps.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah. He also sounds like he smokes a lot of cigarettes, though.
Yeah, I was like, can you like can you clear your throat a little, buddy, and then we'll just keep on
I
going.
was like,
Because I believe
Robbie,
what you're saying
you
is
gotta
that
sound a little more healthy.
yeah. Like you also sound like you could die in the next 5 minutes, but you make better points than all of the people that I've
Yeah.
heard so
No,
far
that video he released, it was a long video too, but it was like one of those videos where you start watching and you just get it like engrossed in it.
Yeah.
And it was good. I think he's somebody, again, we're not a political podcast at
Isn't
all.
he running?
He
Is
is,
that
but
what the
he's
whole point of
not,
that video was?
yeah, but he's not like they're not allowing him to be in the debates. And I don't know this, I don't know the like the facts behind that at all. Like I'm sure there are people who could fucking roast me alive just for saying that sentence alone. But like there was a thing where like he wasn't welcome at the debate. I don't know if he will be welcome at future debates, but so he just took matters into his own hands. He's like, okay, well, I know the questions they're going to ask, or like I can hear the questions they're asking, so I will just answer all these questions myself. So he also answered all of these questions online somewhere. Um, I think it's like what was it called? TheRealDebate.com or whatever.
I don't know. I
Um,
saw it on TikTok.
yeah, it's he released I think a video of him answering all of these questions, which I think is like really like job well done. Like good on him for fucking sticking it to the old fucking dudes. Which I mean, he's also what, probably 60 years old.
Probably.
Yeah. I'd love a guy under 50. I'd love a guy under 40, really. Like give me somebody at that. You
Doesn't have to be like 30 something to
have to
run
be
for president.
35 to run.
So why?
I'd
I
love,
can't.
I'd love if
I
somebody
can't.
that's only 7 years older than me was running for president right now. Because
Yeah.
good chance they think the same thing I think.
Yeah. We need a young person back in here.
Yeah.
I think I'm actively having an allergic reaction right now.
To what?
Laundry detergent. I did laundry here. I'm currently at Seth's house, by the way. I
Yeah.
did laundry here, and I knew it was a chance that I would break out. I'm allergic to laundry detergent.
Right.
So like, I think I'm actively breaking out in the hives right now.
Imagine being allergic to something that cleans the shit you wear.
It's certain laundry detergents. Like if it's like the ultra clean booster ones, I think I'm allergic to like the strongness of that.
The
The
strongness,
strongness of the soap.
the
I
strength,
can't.
the strength of the soap. Look at these fucking animals right now.
Yeah, what are they doing?
I don't know.
I swear he's about to so what, Darwin.
Oh, 100%. I guarantee he'll bite his face in the next few minutes here. Look at
But
Darwin's
yeah,
tail just going
I'm
off.
allergic to soap.
Yeah, you're allergic to the strongness of soap.
The strongness of soap, period.
Strongness of soap.
I think I'm actively breaking out in the hives, so that's fun.
Um, Jumping back to TikTok really quick. There
Mhm.
was something I saw actually just before we started recording. And so I want to ask you how you feel about hot dogs.
Repost?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So let me just it says if you ask me how I feel about hot dogs, I'd tell you, yeah, I like them. But if you ask me on a deeper level, I'd tell you I walk this earth waiting for my next dog. That the sheer hope of having a hot dog keeps me going. I'd tell you, yes, I've accepted what's in it, and I've accepted that we are now one. And it's like this. Let me play. I don't know if the mic will pick it up. It's not picking it up. Just like this.
You're asking me this because you saw that I reposted it.
Yeah, I can see you reposted it. Yeah. Um, and that I like scrolled to the part where it says if you ask me how I feel about hot dogs, and I looked and it said Kira Loveday reposted, and I was like, the fuck is this gonna be? And then I scrolled through it, I was like, what the fuck is this? Because
I'm a
I
glizzy gal. I love myself a
listen,
glizzy too.
yeah, that's fine, but nobody loves glizzies that much.
Obviously, I do.
Oh my God. You walk
I'm
this earth waiting for your next dog.
Listen, I'm obsessed with hot dogs. I don't know why. It's just also recently come about. Like I used to be grossed out by hot dogs, to be honest. Because like, what the fuck is in those?
See, I
But
don't give
like
a fuck what's in them. I just don't like the taste of them.
I I love it. I don't know why. I think it's whenever I started eating the hot dogs from Five Guys. They have good ass hot dogs. I was like, wow, hot dogs can be really good if you like make them the right way.
Yeah.
So pickles, onions, ketchup, mustard on my dog.
Yeah. Are you a chili dog person?
I can be a chili dog person. It's not my preferred dogs, but because chili makes my stomach hurt, but like
Yeah.
I eat them.
I just don't like something that makes the bread soggy.
Then don't get stuff that makes the bread soggy.
Well, the issue is most toppings make the bread soggy, so
Then just eat a raw dog.
ugh,
Hot dog it.
so much worse.
Really?
I put the toppings on so I don't taste the dog. Like load that
So
shit up with give me some relish, give me a shit ton of ketchup and mustard.
relish makes it soggy.
Yeah, that's the issue. So I need a toasted bun. And this is not just for hot dogs.
Yeah, toast your bun.
I eat hot dogs once a year and I have one.
On
Um,
the 4th of July?
no. On the 4th of July, I eat hamburgers like a real fucking American. Um,
No, hot dogs. Glizzy's on the day. You look like a hot dog on the 4th. What is that?
what?
There's like a movie quote, and it's like, maybe it's just because I'm on Glizzy Talk, whatever the fuck you want to
Yeah.
call it. But it's like, you look like a hot dog on the 4th of July.
Is that like they're trying to say the quote from Legally Blonde where she's
Yes, that's what
the
it is.
4th of
What is the
July?
quote from that?
But she doesn't say, look, what the fuck is going on back there?
I was watching that. I was like, what is happening?
She says you look like the 4th of July, not a hot dog on the 4th of July.
Something like that.
Oh, it
Yeah,
must, you know what it probably is? You're looking at a picture of a hot dog and it says you look like the 4th of July. That's probably what you're thinking of. And you
probably.
just think of hot dogs on the 4th of July. Anyways, that's not
Hot
important.
dogs are
No, so this
good.
is not just hot dogs. This is my stance on anything that is covered in, that is held together by bread. If my bread gets soggy, I'm out. If I go to Subway
Um,
and my bread gets soggy, I'm fucking furious.
yeah, I don't like soggy bread either.
I don't know anybody
Yeah.
that does like soggy bread.
Your pets are stealing the show right now. What are they doing?
I have no idea. Poor Darwin's like freaking out because Sputnik's under the blanket. What's the matter, Darwin? Morons. But anyways, so like I have an aversion to soggy bread. Like I will throw out an entire sandwich, burger, dog, anything if if the bread starts getting soggy.
Yeah. Yeah, felt that.
Hold on.
Why is he under the blanket?
Okay, all right. He just
We're
attacked
witnessing
Darwin.
World War III over here.
Sorry, Darwin. You okay? You okay, buddy? He attacked him.
Yeah, I saw that.
He didn't. Did you hear the yelp?
I think I did. I
Oh,
I heard like a little screech. Oh, and he's back under.
whatever. He can stay there. I did just hit him with my wallet, so I'm sure he was a little riled up.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, no, soggy bread. Yeah, I'm out. I walk. It's a no go for me. And I mean, like a perfectly good sub can be ruined by one soggy tomato because that's what does it every time. It's always the
Yeah, I try to avoid tomatoes, I
me
think.
too. Tomatoes ruin everything, in my opinion. I love tomatoes.
I love ketchup.
Well, they're not the same thing.
It is a tomato.
Yeah, but there's a lot of sugar in ketchup.
Well,
I enjoy like cherry tomatoes or just tomatoes in my salad. Sign me up, right? But like a salad doesn't get soggy.
no.
Um, Whereas you put tomato on my burger or my sub or my chicken sandwich. I don't know if you put tomatoes on chicken sandwiches, but it's sogging up the bread. Excuse me, Jesus, it's sogging up the bread, and I can't do it. It
My
tastes like
pub
you're
sub,
eating
whenever I get a pub sub, I get like the deli dressing on it. And like I have to either eat it then or never because it'll make the bread so soggy if I
yeah.
don't just eat it.
Yep. You get what on it?
It's like a deli dressing. It's the Publix deli dressing.
Mm.
Or maybe it's something else. It's some type of dressing and it's just like oil and
Vinegar.
vinegar and salt and pepper
Yeah,
and
that's like this when you go to like Jersey Mike's and you get it Mike's
yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah.
The and that's the same thing. I have to eat the entire sub right then and there. Otherwise, bread starts
It
going
gets
soggy.
soggy.
Because I don't want to. If I'm getting like a cold cut sandwich, I don't want my bread toasted because then the bread's warm, the meat's not, and it's like weird.
Yeah.
I want room temperature bread, soft bread with my meat, but I don't want that bread to go soggy.
All right. The way you said my meat,
Yeah.
I'm like comfy now.
All right. One last thing from TikTok, and this I've been seeing a
Okay.
lot of lately. I've been, excuse me, I've been on the like wedding side of TikTok and engagement side of TikTok a lot lately, almost to a point
Yeah.
where I'm like, okay, that's enough of this shit. Um, and these videos I keep seeing are uh during the bachelorette party, the soon-to-be wife has whore.
She's a whore,
She's a
actually. I
whore. She's a fucking whore. She has her bridesmaids take um
she
okay.
has her.
She has her bridesmaids take photos of her
Yeah.
of the variety. Um
Oh, like, oh, are you talking about the Polaroid pictures that they're like
yes.
handing the groom?
Yeah, and so the
Yeah,
bridesmaids
I'm
throughout
so
the
doing that for my wedding.
no, that is
Yes.
if I was the man in question that receiving those photos from multiple different women, first of all,
It's
I
just
would
the
be
bridesmaids.
yeah, that but it's still multiple different women. Um, I would be wildly uncomfortable.
Good. That's
Like
cool.
so, and I want to enjoy my wedding night slash reception. I don't
It's
want to
just like
be
it's at the what's it called after the
the
wedding? The
reception.
reception.
Yeah, that's
It's only at the reception. It's not
yeah,
during
but
the
I
wedding.
want to enjoy that part. I don't want to have to be on the lookout for when the next potential photos coming through. And I gotta hide it from fucking Mima over there.
Have you seen the one where they like hand him the picture and it goes, all right, now it's time for the mother-son dance.
I
I'm like,
did see that. I fucking did. And I'm like, this is not okay. Not okay. I like the idea of it.
so doing that.
It's very clever, right? Like, love it. And of course,
It's so
like,
funny.
as a man, the idea of getting those photos, obviously, who doesn't love that? But the idea of getting those photos from other women, that makes me uncomfortable.
Womp womp.
Gives me a case of the heebie-jeebies. Just saying.
Well, I would still do it. If you're at my wedding one day and you see Polaroids getting given to my husband, you're just gonna be like, oh Lord.
God. You know what I'm gonna do? If I'm at your wedding one day and I see that happening, I'm gonna run to the store, buy a Polaroid camera, and take some pictures of my ass and also hand them to him.
Deal.
I'm gonna be like, here you go, bud. This one's on me.
Right,
Right.
right. Okay.
Um,
Come back.
what?
Nothing. I was just emphasizing what you were
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah, you got anything else?
I don't.
I don't.
I don't.
I don't think I do either.
Trivia?
Yes, I have it pulled up. Hold on, let me. Where's the fucking share screen button? Screen two. All right, can you see it?
Yeah.
Pick a number.
7.
3, 6, 7. What is the principal ingredient of the dish?
Biryani?
Sure, if that's how you say that.
I have no idea.
Neither do I. It sounds mildly Italian. Um,
I feel like it's got to be like Asian or something.
maybe. What is the principal ingredient of the dish biryani? Um,
A wild freaking guess here.
Principal ingredient. I'm gonna go.
I'm locked in. What is it?
What did you say?
I said rice.
I said ox tongue.
That's so wild.
Well, I gotta get out there, you know. Raw, fuck me.
Oh, fuck yeah. How did I do that?
God damn it. I mean,
That good.
when you said it was probably an Asian dish, that's a fair guess, you know, for being honest with
Yeah,
ourselves.
I feel like it's pretty safe. I feel like rice isn't a lot of things.
It isn't a lot of things. I would never call it the principal ingredient, though.
I don't know
Uh,
what it is.
One,
I'll look
two,
it up.
three, four, five. Oh shit, this was week 6. Two,
Did I
four,
win?
6. We're tied, so we have to go to a tiebreaker. Do you want to do the tiebreaker next week or now?
Let's do it next week.
We can do it next week. Okay. Um, so we're tied at 6 apiece. That hasn't happened in a very long while. Kira, where can the people find you?
Kira Lily on Instagram and Disney with Kira on Instagram. And that's it. My eat of the week is. Can I say what it's gonna be?
Nope.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
So Whataburger, Buffalo Ranch chicken strip sandwich.
you
My
went to Whataburger and you didn't get a burger?
Okay, so I always get a burger at Whataburger unless it's Buffalo Ranch chicken strips sandwich season. It only comes occasionally, and it's in the summer. The best. But
Chicken strips.
chicken strips. It's like a bun, chicken strips, ranch, buffalo sauce, and cheese. I think it's just like white American cheese,
Ugh.
but it's so good. So very good.
Hmm.
Oh, I've had this before.
Biryani?
Biryani is a mixed rice dish mainly popular in South Asia. It's made with rice, some type of meat, and spices.
Some type of meat.
Any type of meat.
So it's just a
This
rice
is a
bowl?
bird, it looks like. Yeah, kind of.
Can you show me again?
Essentially. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it looks really good, actually.
Yeah.
Give me some biryani.
Where can people find you,
You
Joe?
can follow me on my photography Instagram at Sharky_photography. My regular Instagram is Secret Agent Sharky. My eat of the week. Ooh, you know, I gotta be honest. I have not had much food in the past week.
Oh my God. Fucking eat.
There's been very minimal eating on my part. Um, but last night at like 11:30 p.m., I drove to McDonald's because I was starving. So I got,
McDonald's actually sounds really nice. I might go get some of that.
yeah, I got some
Sorry, continue.
Chick McNugs. Um,
Yeah,
classic
I need
10
to get that.
piece. And then I got a DP, and a large fry. Now I always order DP no ice, right? Because fuck ice.
Yeah.
They gave me, like, as soon as I pulled up to the window, it took me, by the way, I was in this drive-through line for about 15 minutes. I turned my car off at one point. It was taking so long. Because at 11:30 at night, everybody's ordering nuggets, so they ran out of nuggets. So they were making fresh nugs, and we had to wait there. So, and I was
Yeah.
pissed because they gave the people in front of me who ordered like 2 5 pieces, they gave them a free milkshake, and didn't offer me fucking dog shit.
You should have been like, I've been waiting forever. Can you actually give me a free milkshake?
Yeah. But anyway, so I get up to the window and she goes, "You had the Dr. Pepper?" And I was like, "Yeah, no ice." Because I knew that by this point, how long it had been sitting there, they forgot about the no ice thing. And she was like, "Oh, I don't know why this has ice in it." I was like, "Bitch, you're the one making the drinks. What do you mean you don't know why this has ice in it?"
Yeah.
So she was like, "Okay, I'll make you another one." And I was like, "Okay, thank you." Like, I was gonna be like, "No, it's fine. I'm gonna fucking stand my ground." I said no ice. Um, and so she then hands me my food and the large Dr. Pepper with ice. And she was like, "I'll make you another one. You can have this one." I was like, "Thanks." I'll still take it. So
Yeah.
she gives me the large Dr. Pepper. I put it in the cup holder. And then she makes the next Dr. Pepper, which, by the way, took like 2 minutes for her to fucking pour a glass of Dr. Pepper. And you know what she hands me? This bitch. This is not a large glass drink. This is a medium. She gave me a large Dr.
They
Pepper.
gave you a Dr. Pepper with ice in it, so you just pour it in there.
It was full.
Yeah, you pour the ice out.
How do you expect me to pour the ice out?
I'm not gonna explain this to you. You just dump it in there.
Yeah. Either way, I was a little annoyed because I ordered a large Dr. Pepper, no ice. She gave me a large Dr. Pepper with ice and then a medium Dr. Pepper. I was like, this is not how this works. If you messed up my order, you give me the same size in addition to the one you just gave me for free. But that's neither here nor there. The chicken nuggets were fucking gas because they were fresh. They also forgot my barbecue sauce. So really, McDonald's, I'm disappointed in the service.
Well, I'm going to McDonald's probably.
What?
I'm probably gonna go to McDonald's.
Yeah. Oh, I fully
But
support it. It's late night McDonald's. That's the issue. Every time you go to McDonald's late at night, that's when they fuck up. Middle of the
yeah,
day,
that's true.
McDonald's is on their A game. Anyways, I need to sneeze, but it's not coming. As for the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter at CSG Pod. That is CSGPOD. Follow us on TikTok at the Shuffle Podcast and on Instagram at the Shuffle_podcast to see our clips. I don't know if you saw that clip that we just recently uploaded, Kira, but it got very quickly up to 1,800 views again, just like the last one. So
I'm just really that funny.
yeah, I don't remember which clip it was of the two that I sent you,
I
but
don't know.
um, but I think it was me being funny. So. Oh, it was the one about the having a mark on your ass on the toilet.
So it was me.
Nope, it was me.
It was both of us.
Yeah, that's let's remember we're a team here.
Yeah.
Anyways, you can follow us there to see the clips, and then subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all at the Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We will talk to you guys a little bit later this week, probably after the 4th of
Yeah,
July.
I'm sorry it's late.
Happy 4th of July, everybody. Hat birth, America. I think we need to wear red, white, and blue for the next episode.
Okay,
Okay,
we'll make it happen.
perfect. I have a whole outfit, so
I have a cowboy hat.
perfect. Okay,
I will not be.
bye, everybody.
Deuces.